lesson definitely is keep yourself entertained if you want to entertain. तो बहुत चीज़ें मतलब कर लिया मैंने, क्योंकि आई ऑलवेज थिंक कि अगर एक चीज़ से आप थोड़ा सा बोर हो जाए तो थोड़े टाइम के लिए कुछ और ट्राई कर लो, फिर वापस आ जाइए। स्पेशली इन आवर करियर तो वी अलाउ टू डू दैट, क्योंकि हर एक प्रोजेक्ट के साथ अलग अलग कैरेक्टर्स प्ले करते हैं। अगर आपने चैनल वी के लिए चैनल वी का बात किया है, तो with channel V, I had an opportunity to do lots of different kind of shows, so that kept me entertained. So definitely a lesson is कि you want to keep doing something different and you want to keep doing something more challenging with every project, and that's what keeps you interested, keeps me interested in what I do. To be honest with you, all of it, but that I've arrived at. First, I remember it used to be always keep who are the people making it? Is it interesting people? Now it's big, and then also the story and the script. Now I think. Sorry, I'll take it again. Basically, initially it would be more just focused on the script and the character, but now I'm more interested also in who's making the film, who's the producer of the film, who's the director of the film. Of course, director's always been important, but initially my focus was only on director, script, and character. Now it's on director, script, character, and producer also. I think for a film to reach a distance, a producer is very important. अच्छा काम जब मिल मतलब जो काम आप करने चाहते हो वो मिल जाए, दैट टाइप ऑफ थिंग। आपने एक रोल देखा और ये रोल पसंद आया एंड यू एंजॉय रीडिंग द कैरेक्टर, यू होप दैट फिल्म गेट्स मेड। आई थिंक फॉर मी दैट वुड बी द मोस्ट हैप्पीएस्ट थिंग, एंड इट्स अ पावरफुल पोजिशन टू बी इन when characters you like and you want to portray, can make films about that. Well, to start off with, the films are 8 years apart, and I think that is the journey you will see in the second part. So there's a difference in storyline for sure. There's a difference in music. You can see the music also has gone through a transition. The difference in characters. There's our characters have grown from the 8 years, and also we have two new band members. We have Shraddha Kapoor as Jia, and we have Jia Sharma, and we have Uday Mishra, which is played by Shashank Arora. So I think all these things will lend for a good new storyline. Uh, Character differences, well, definitely our characters have grown. My character comes with a similar sort of energy that he had of the first film, which was he's lovable, he's light, he's wears his heart on his sleeve, easy to loves music, loves his friends, wants to get his friends always together to make music. So I think KD still comes with that, but at the same time, I think he also is asking questions this time, because now he's sure of who he is and knows what makes him and his friends the most happy. So while they have really grown gone in a different direction from what their characters were in the previous part, I think KD's character is asking them those questions that creates a ripple in the water for them. So I think KD has come a distance, and he's more sure about what he loves the most, which is music. मेरे ख्याल से एक्सेल एंटरटेनमेंट की काफ़ी 3 फिल्म अब बन चुके हैं ऐसे इसी जॉनर पे अबाउट फ्रेंडशिप, और आई थिंक फरहान और रितेश को हम कह सकते हैं कि दे नो हाउ टू कीप फ्रेंड्स, सो एंड एंजॉय विद फ्रेंड्स एंड ऑल्सो live up to being a good friend and friendship. So I think it's something that comes out of their stables. But in fact, they also pointed it out recently when we were doing some interviews, that interestingly that all the directors of all the 3 friend films are different. So whether it was a Dil Chahta Hai, or whether it's Zindagi Milegi Na Dobara, or a Rock On and a Rock On 2, I think the only common factor is Farhan and Excel Entertainment. I think Rock On ko leke, because the first one was such a big cult success, एंड इतने लोग देख के मतलब इंस्पायर हुए अपने दोस्तों से मिलने के लिए, म्यूज़िक इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स पिकअप करने के लिए, स्टार्ट प्लेइंग देम. सो इट्स डेफिनेटली अ फिल्म दैट इज़ लेफ्ट अ मार्क विद अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल एंड अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल्स माइंड्स, एंड वो एक्सपेक्टेशन है सेकेंड फिल्म के साथ भी. So there is a huge amount of excitement and energy around the second film, and I'm just hoping that we can sort of keep them engaged in the second one also. I think it's quite a smart move, because if you discontinue large notes, it's going to be hard for people to hoard those large notes. So I think it's a smart move towards black money. But I think I just think it's too sudden, you know. So maybe it would have eased it out for a couple of weeks. ऐसे कि मतलब आज बंद हो गया तो everybody has to is gone into a bit of a shock mode. But I guess it's going to work for the benefit of getting in a lot of black money. I think that's one of his promises that he came in as prime minister and he's acting upon it. So cheers to that. You still, it's not like you've stopped money. There's still money available. So, but of course, if people are having had cash stored for the movie, then maybe. But I mean, there's a large audience that buys online now. There's a large audience that still uses smaller currency notes. There's still single screen theaters that the tickets are not as big as multiplexes. So I think maybe it will have a second thought, but people who want to see the movie will come to see the movie. The best compliment I've got from the Bollywood fraternity. I think after the first, actually no, even Airlift. I think after Airlift and the first Rock On, well, everyone loved my part and I got lots of compliments for it. But I think the best compliment I got was after Airlift because nobody expected me to play that part. And I remember when people saw that movie, they came out and they said to me, "It's like, I mean, it was hard for us to recognize you in the film because we didn't think that you could have pulled that part off." So I think that's quite a compliment because this is an industry where a lot of images get set and it's very hard to break away out of those images. And I have had a concrete image of this urban, cooler sort of look that has been set to me. But it was nice to play a part which is completely different from who I am, and then to get complimented saying that I did it well is a wonderful feeling. I think it's wonderful. I think we have put in fact, we are here on the sets right now, and you can, and they're shooting next door also. There's a lot of hard work that has gone into making of POW. At the same time, I think it's quite a risk that the channel has taken towards green lighting a show like this and doing it with a cast like the way they have, doing it with a director who's a film director. I mean, that's the safer bet, but I mean, just the fact that you know that when a film director is directing something, he's going to direct it at a bigger scale, so the budgets are different. So that's a risk also the channel has taken, and it's nice to see the appreciation because that really tells you that all the hard work that we've done for the last 6 months is paying off. I think she's a great singer. In fact, like I said earlier, I think she's a great addition to the band. She's a beautiful girl with a lovely energy, and I think she really brings out a nice new flavor to Magic. So look out for that and Rock On 2, the new kind of vibe to Magic. Well, I didn't look at bands. I mean, I have a lot of favorite bands that I can keep voicing them and talking about them. But when you ask about which is the character that inspired me, I think I looked at a lot of drummers for the first part, where I watched a lot of drummers playing, and I was trying to see कि किसका energy पकड़ो और किस तरह का मतलब कैसे लगना चाहिए कि drum kit जब आप बैठे हो कैसे when you're playing the drums, how do you look as a energy feel wise. And there was a hip hop drummer that I really liked. I'm forgetting his name, but I just watched lots of hip hop drummers after I saw him, and then I started watching a lot of hip hop drummers, and I liked that little bounce that they had while they were playing, and that's what I tried to adapt in the first one. In the second one, I've paid attention to some jazz drummers. So not, I mean, I'm not playing any jazz, but just the energy of the drummer and how he is around his drum kit. I've tried to keep that a little bit with the second part, so maybe people can spot that difference. Well, Rock On 2, you've all been waiting for it, so it's out in the theaters on Friday, the 11th of November. So go get yourself your tickets, enjoy the film, come back on a social space and tell us what you think. And of course, this POW also, we've gone on air on the 7th of November. So it's a big week for me, 7 and 11. 7 and 11 sounds like a song. Or the shop, 7 and 11, if you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, 7 November and 11 November are two important dates for me, and I've had two nice, interesting releases this week. So if you want more of Purab Kohli, then either watch Rock On or tune into Star Plus every day at 10:30 p.m.